Welcome to this episode of YouTube where we've been focused on Rika all summer and finally getting back to our regular YouTube schedule. And you can see here, Rika is in the exhibit pack. There's been actually 2 weeks as of today. And we did bring in a lot of her favorite things from the pup yard. And this is one of those turkey feather distractions that were used all summer long, and she continues to have a good time with them. So it's important in a pup introduction to give some familiarity for the pups, especially a single pup that doesn't have a litter mate, to kind of share some of the challenges of going into a big exhibit. So keeping Rika entertained, keeping her in a social response is very, very important to us. And she's been struggling a little bit coming into this exhibit. There's a lot of different things going on, a lot of challenges from the standpoint of the adult wolves not really having a pack leader. Axel and Grayson are kind of, challenging each other, and so there's no real leadership there to really welcome Rika like we've had in previous exhibits. So the good thing about Rika, she was very curious. She likes to explore, even when she's a little challenged from the adults. She backs up, regroups, finds a safety zone, approaches, and comes back out. So that's her personality. You can see here on the pond rock, just inquisitive and looking. She hasn't been swimming in the pond yet. We actually ended up cleaning it. We've had such heat and humidity that the algae filters were struggling to keep up, and so we decided to just wash it and drain it, and refilled it just a couple of days ago, and that gave Rika a little bit of excitement. So you can see the wolves moving around together. They're just not quite a cohesive social group yet. They're certainly interacting with each other. They do come in the building every morning for Rika to get her weights, and she gets fed in the building because the yellow jacket wasps are so intense this year. So we are bringing them into the building where it's air conditioned, and hopefully get a reprieve from the wasp. But here, like I say, you can see him kind of relaxing. This is Grayson that she's closest to. Axel is a little bit more intimidating for her, and so I think Grayson's calmer personality is more welcoming. You can see him very relaxed, not showing any anxiety. He actually brought a deer head over to her for the What's for Dinner this last Saturday. So still you can see when they do paw towards her, she tucks her tail. She gets a little bit of a hackle response, so she's still got a little bit of fear avoidance. We are working with that. The wolf care staff, you may see them in from 5 o'clock at night till dark. So we're trying to encourage her to interact more. So our role of the wolf care staff is not to favor Rika, but to interact with the adults and to encourage her to be part of the social group. And so that's kind of what we've been doing. So a lot of people ask, have you had issues in the past? Certainly we always have personalities, and this is Grayson on the right and Axel on the left. That's with bolts. Submitting to Aiden, our pack leader. You could see the very tucked tail response, very timid response of Grayson versus Axel right in there, being rolled over by Aiden. And so without a pack leader, and even Grayson really looked to Aiden as the pack leader for comfort. He approaches him, he's licking him, he's greeting him, much more intimidated by the subordinates in that circumstance. So you really see the importance of that pack leader being welcoming and certainly allowing the pups to climb on him and kind of interact. So we're working on it. It's a work in progress. Again, it's only been 2 weeks. The other part of the exhibit, we do have the retirees, and there's a clip here of Grizzer doing some marking behavior. So when the wolves are fed, they may cache some things, and he identifies a cache, digs in it, and does a raised leg urination, which we're impressed that he could actually lift his back leg and then scrapes the ground. Don't have much to report on Denali, but he's certainly doing well. Our biggest focus right now is Rika. So thanks for watching, and we'll try to get these out every week so you can see what's going on in the exhibit pack. Otherwise, explore.org and the International Wolf Center both have cameras on the wolves. So check it out under explore.org under sanctuaries. You'll see the International Wolf Center under wolf.org. you'll see our exhibit cam. Thanks for watching.